I bet you looked at this title and you clicked on it just because you were intrigued, because it is quite a catchy title. But I was thinking, what could be my video for this Frostpunk Friday? And I was wondering, I remember the good old days back in ye old 1800 times and the early 1900s where the parents would be at work, but the children would work as well. And I was thinking, I know, the parents work so hard, so let's give them a break. Let's make child slavery legal once more. But this time make the parents stay at home and enjoy life whilst the kids go to work. And no, this is not some daydream, you heard it here first. Child slavery is now legal in Frostpunk. And yes, it's an option that you can pick, but not many people pick it because they have a soul. But today, me as your host, Ri-Fi, have decided child slavery is legal, and we are going to make ourselves a city, a civilization that thrives on child slavery. Now, we need to think of a name that will entice people to come to our civilization, to our settlement, and not worry. It needs to be secretive, like we totally don't make child slaves. Nah, that won't fit. What can we do? Let's think. Ah, yes, child slavery, welcome. That is a perfect name for a civilization. Somewhere that's not going to be too ominous and too suspicious. People will look at this and think that is a respectful town that I want to live in. So yes, there needs to be a few caveats to this, because I said I wouldn't make the parents work, but I do need to create some technology. I need to make a beacon so I can go out and grab more children. I need a medical post, which at this moment in time can only be done by engineers. So as of right now, I do need to use some engineers, and kids can't go out and hunt for food because they're hunting wolves and they'll probably become the food. So I have to hire some actual adults to go out and hunt the food. But other than that, we're going to make sure that every other building besides a workshop and a hunter's hut and medical post are all manned by children. And the first thing that we need to look at are the laws. So we need to make sure that the children can go to all jobs. To be able to work first and then go to all jobs, which a lot of people aren't happy about, but I don't care because the little buggers need to work. And in all honesty, I did originally think, actually, let's just see how far we can go with just children working, but I am a sinister kind of guy, and I want to see how far I can get just on child slavery. So, as I say, the beacon will be built, and we will go searching for other kids, and also medical posts to make sure that anybody that gets ill, any children that gets ill, they will be healed quickly and sent straight out to work. Anybody that comes up to me and kicks off about the children, we're going to make them work anyway. So somebody's broken arm, I don't care, go back to work. And that's it, really. I am a cruel overlord, but you know, they need to earn some hard stuff. They need to go out and work and learn the way of the world. We're in a frozen wasteland anymore. We're not back at home playing with sticks and stones and iPads, because that's what kids do these days. We're out fighting for our lives, and the parents have worked so hard getting you here. So show a bit of gratitude and work in their minds. Look at them getting up bright and early, 8 o'clock in the morning, and going off to work. Look at them all walking along there. Just grateful that they're alive. Little Owen Krug, what a name. Little Bernard York. Everything's fine. See, they're going to work. No stress. Sally Emerson, everything's fine. Look at them all. Everybody's happy. Whilst the parents are chilling, just conversing. Michael Cook, Mr. Carpenter, everything's fine. No stress. So, and I've been kind. I've put them in gathering posts. I haven't made them, scavenging in the frost, because I am a respectful leader, and I will make sure that these guys get worked to the bone and then healed back up to go out and work another day. And if these guys think that child slavery is one of the worst problems, now we've got the church involved. Yes, religion is now in our lovely camp, and they will be coming to make sure that they work hard, and they will not fight against me. They will believe it is God's way, that child slavery is the only way, and they'll follow them all the way to the point where they can't argue anymore. We're going to get faith keepers involved. We're going to beat child slavery into them until they accept that it is the only way. Ah, yes, the beacon has now been built. Now we get to search in the frozen wastes for more kids. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's see where they're hiding. Barren Hollow. Let's start there. If I was a kid, I'd probably be hiding somewhere like Barren Hollow. It sounds like a good place. So our workers are now going out to find them, to bring them back to a wonderful promise in warm, an embracing environment which is loved by all, where the parents are there to welcome the kids home every day after a hard day's labour working in the coal mines and such. Hey, look here! A crowded shelter has been spotted. Where is it? Oh, look at that storm shelter. So we'll go straight there. Let's go grab them. I wonder how many kids are there. Because we do have a bit of a problem. We need more workers. Unfortunately, we are nearly running out of coal. Our consumption is almost the same as what we gain every day. We have very low steel and we don't have much steel left. So we're going to need to build a bridge very soon. So I'm hoping out on the way, our lovely travellers to find their children will go and grab some resources in the meantime. We have arrived at our destination and we have 57 workers, not bothered. 20 kids! 20 more workers. That means we could man 2 extra gathering posts, or we've got 20 more workers. So we've got 35 steel left that we can get the kids working on. We've got a little bit more steel now. Got 150, 240 odd wood, still coal, but we need to build ourselves a bridge because we need to get over there to get some more coal. Otherwise, we're all going to freeze to death. We have only got this on Serenity mode, so the freezes aren't that difficult. And also, because the freezes aren't that difficult, the hope and discontent isn't going to massively drop or rise. So right now, our civilization seems to agree with us. Hope is quite high, discontent is quite low, and it is reducing. And the parents seem to be happy that their children are going out and work. So if they're happy, I'm happy. Ooh, we're in a bit of a predicament. A child has been crushed by a machine. What do we do? So the facility will be inactive for 8 hours. And hope will rise slightly or keep them working. Yeah, let's be nice. Let's try and save the child because that's one less worker that we could have. So the factory is now, the sawmill is out of work for 8 hours. But if we save these kids, that's the most important thing. The kids are the most important people in this game mode. So we can't really have one working that's got crushed skeleton. So let's try and save him. And I was more focused on getting all the resources and stuff that we've come into a bit of a predicament as well. We're all freezing. The big freeze has come. It's -17. We're only in tents because we got rid of the workshop because, as promised, we're only going to have kid workers. We've got everything that we need right now. And to make things even worse, we are now going to harvest the organs of the dead. We have a nice, lovely snow pit. We're going to do organ transplants. And now we are using the dead to fertilize our hothouses when we eventually get them. So to make things worse, we now have child slaves, we have the church backing us up, and now we are fertilizing our dead adults. So at some point, the kids will eat their parents. And if that isn't sinister enough to keep you up at night, I don't know what will. But I thought, if we're going to go all out, we might as well go all out and just make this the worst nightmare of a game mode that you could ever get to. But I'm hoping you're enjoying because I'm having a lovely time. We had to cave and build ourselves a workshop again because we're having a bit of a struggle with the heat, so we had to build some steam hubs. And we have now another complication that we don't have enough resources to get to the other side of that bridge where we need for valuable steel because we ran out of steel. So we might have to dismantle the churches once again to try and get some more steel, or send our guys out into the wastes and maybe take a break from grabbing children and getting them to grab resources instead. But right now, we are a bit of an impasse, so I'm going to stop the gameplay right here. I hope you have a wonderful nightmare from watching this video, and please try not to report me much. It is in the game mode, so I'm only playing as the game is expected to be played. But yes, we made child slavery legal. We got the church to back us up. We harvested dead parents, I assume, because we've made sure that all the children stay healthy. So we've harvested their dead parents to make sure we can feed the whole civilization. And as I'm saying this, I've got a huge smile on my face, not because I'm sick and deluded, but the fact that we could go to this extent in this game. So yeah, a bit of a change from what we normally play. We normally do guides and information videos on Frostpunk, but I thought let's push ourselves to the limit. So if you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and write a comment. If you like this little sort of game mode and you want to see more, let me know, because I'll record it again, because I've probably had the most fun doing this. Add my own personality a little bit to it instead of just playing the game. So let me know what you think. As always, I'm your host Ri-Fi, and I'll see you guys next week for another Frostpunk Friday. Take care, enjoy the wastes, and don't eat your parents.